Let's jump right into it. Before we get started, make sure you're part of the Vocal Vanguard community. Hit that subscribe button. Back in October 2020, Elon Musk announced he was kicking off a political party called the America Party, aiming to tackle political division in the US. Fast forward to July 2022, and the first chapter of the America Party opened in Austin, Texas. But honestly, it seems like this new conservative party is moving at a snail's pace. So, what's really happening? Is this the start of a political revolution or just a lot of talk? That's what we're diving into today. So before we get into the details of this new political party, let's take a step back and define our terms. First, what do we mean by political revolution? For something to count as a revolution, there has to be a fundamental change to a political system, often involving a complete overhaul of the way that system works. Think of the French Revolution or the Russian Revolution. So for Elon Musk's America Party to be considered a revolution, it would have to completely change the way that politics works in the United States. That's a pretty tall order. Now, what about rhetoric? Well, rhetoric is basically the art of using language in a persuasive way. So if this new political party is nothing more than rhetoric, that means that it's not really going to change anything. It's just talk. Okay, so with those definitions in mind, let's get into it. The first thing that we need to understand is that the America Party isn't actually a political party in the traditional sense. In the United States, political parties are typically associated with candidates and elected officials who share similar political views. For example, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. The America Party doesn't have any candidates or elected officials. And as of right now, they're not even affiliated with any particular candidates. So if it's not a political party, then what exactly is it? Well, the America Party is technically a political action committee, or PAC, which is a group that raises money for the purpose of influencing elections. So the America Party can raise money and donate it to candidates, but they can't run their own candidates. The next thing that we need to understand is the stated goals of the America Party. On its website, the America Party says that it was created to address political polarization in the United States. According to the party, the current two-party system is broken and that a new party is needed to represent a new way forward for America. Now, whether or not you agree with that statement is a whole other story. But it's important to remember that this is the America Party's rhetoric. This is what they're saying that they want to do. So what's actually happening? Well, as I mentioned earlier, the first chapter of the America Party was opened in July 2022 in Austin, Texas. However, this is not a physical chapter with members meeting in person. It's a virtual chapter. Potential members can sign up online, and then they're automatically enrolled in the America Party. Now, again, this is not the same thing as joining a political party. There are no dues or fees to join, and there are no requirements for membership. So basically anyone can join the America Party with very little effort. So at this point, you're probably thinking that this is all just a bunch of rhetoric, and to be honest, you're not wrong. The America Party isn't going to single-handedly change the way that politics works in the United States. It's not a political revolution, but it's also not just rhetoric. The America Party is a new way for people to get involved in politics. Sure, it's a bit of a sideshow, but it's also a way for people to have their voices heard. So maybe it's not a revolution, but maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe it's just a new beginning. Join the fun. Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.